In the name of pandemic, we can't spoil children's future, says Bombay High Court. Telangana Class 10 result to be declared today. Delhi University's final semester exams postponed to June 7th. ENN pays a tribute to Mr. L.R. Channa, the president of Child Education Society. UP government bans any hike in school fees for upcoming academic session. Jammu University to conduct UG semester exams in online open book mode. IIT Bhubaneswar completes semester examination for 2021-22 during the pandemic. Sonia Gandhi urges Prime Minister to provide free education for kids orphaned during pandemic. Good afternoon and a warm welcome. You are watching Education News Network, where we get you the latest developments in education at the top of this hour. This is Sanya reporting from ENN, and the daily stories are: the Bombay High Court on Thursday slammed the Maharashtra government for its decision to cancel the secondary school certificate examination for class 10. In the name of pandemic, we can't spoil career and future of our children. The framers of education policy should know that in the state. This isn't acceptable at all, the court said. A division bench of Justices S.J. Kathawalla and S.P. Tawade was hearing a PIL challenging the state government's decision to cancel the SSC exams, which were scheduled for March 2021. During the hearing, the counsel for the state, P.P. Kakade, stated that there are three streams, SSC, CBSE and ICSE, and there's a need to find equivalence while making admission. He added that they are waiting for State Council of Education, Research and Training, Maharashtra, which has an overall control on marking system, performance standards, etc. Once their suggestions are received, a formula for admissions will be made in a week. The bench clarified that its question is as to when the examination will be held if the state has cancelled the exam. The suggestion about marking a system, etc. is irrelevant in this. If you're cancelling the examination, when will you hold the examination? That's the question that we've been asking for the last 2 days. The Directorate of Government Examinations DGE Telangana is likely to declare Telangana TC SSC results 2021 today, that is May 21st, 2021. Students of class 10 can check their results on the official site of DGE Telangana on bsc.telangana.gov.in. Along with this, the result can also be checked by registered students on manabadi.co.in. The board had cancelled the TC SSC board examination this year due to the pandemic. The state government had decided that all the students of class 10 in government aided and private unaided schools will be promoted without exams. The students will be promoted to the next class on the basis of the internal assessment and evaluation criteria. In case any student is not satisfied with the marks allotted to them by the board, they will get another chance to appear for the examination. The board will conduct the SSC exams when the condition becomes conducive. The details for the same would be announced on the official website. Delhi University on Thursday postponed semester exams for final year undergraduate and postgraduate students for the second time and announced that these will not begin on June 7th. The exams, which will now be held in the open book format online, were earlier scheduled to start from May 15th but were postponed to June 1st owing to the spike in COVID-19 cases across the country. Dean of Examinations D.S. Rawat said the university had decided not to conduct exams for first and second year students and to promote them on the basis of internal assessments. We will conduct online open book exams the way it was done last year for final semester students from June 7th. Detailed guidelines will be issued on Friday, he said. In the last academic session, DU had conducted open book exams online for final year students in August amidst widespread opposition from students and teachers. The university also conducted another round of open book exams in October for students who would not appear in the first round. Mr. L.R. Channa, the president of Child Education Society, the 77-year-old apex body of Bal Bharti Public Schools and Educational Institutions and the chairman of Bal Bharti Public School GRH Mark merged with Divine Light in the evening of 15th May 2021. Affable with an ever-radiant smile, Mr. Channa was a man with a stellar vision and leaves behind an enriching legacy of 27 well-established educational institutions pan-India, renowned for providing individualized, child-centric, holistic quality education in aesthetically pleasing, safe, modern and IT-enabled campuses. Ranji Trophy player and a keen sportsman, he passionately implemented successful policies and plans to engage each and every learner in sports. Truly compassionate and philanthropic, Mr. Channa was always a strong proponent of inclusivity and equity. His kind, gentle, and benevolent nature endeared him to everyone. Endowed with sterling qualities of head and heart, the luminary Mr. L.R. Channa is truly an icon worth emulating. His high ideals and lofty thinking shall forever continue to guide and inspire us all. The Uttar Pradesh government has banned any increase in school fees across all the boards for the upcoming academic session 2021-22 in light of the COVID-19 pandemic situation, said the Deputy Chief Minister Dinesh Sharma on Thursday. Sharma, who also holds the portfolio of Secondary Education Department, in a statement said many families are affected economically due to the second wave of COVID-19 and schools are physically closed while online classes are going on. Keeping this in mind, the government has taken a balanced decision so that the common man does not have to bear any extra load, and also schools could provide salaries to teachers and other staff, he said. The Deputy Chief Minister said schools can take fees in accordance with the arrangements they had for the 2019-20 session, as the fees was not hiked last year, also due to the similar situation during the first wave. Those who have taken hiked fees in this academic session should adjust it in future, and also no transportation fee should be charged for the days that the schools are closed, he ordered. The University of Jammu has decided to conduct the undergraduate exams for various semesters in online open book mode. The examination for semesters 1, 3 and 5 for regular and private candidates will be conducted in the open book method. The date sheet for the same would be available to all the appearing candidates on the official site of the University of Jammu on jammuuniversity.ac.in. The announcement to conduct the exams through the online open book method was done on the official Twitter handle. The varsity has also urged the departments and schools in the main campus and also the off-site campuses to conduct the major or final semester examinations under CBCS or non-CBCS patterns as per the academic calendar issued by Dean Academic Affairs. The paper setting is to be made in accordance with the CBCS schemes. Indian Institute of Technology Bhubaneswar has successfully completed its spring end semester examination of 2020-21 for all of its students except for the first year BTech despite the COVID-19 pandemic, an official said. Last year in March 2020, before lockdown was announced, the institute switched to online education without any gap due to prior planning, innovations and execution, a senior official said. The institute also developed a very unique and innovative online method to hold comprehensive pen and paper exams, trained its faculty and applied the same very successfully to hold the end semester examination in May 2020, he said. Due to the very tough pandemic, the theory classes for the entire 2020-21 too were conducted online timely for all the students. For science and engineering students, hands-on laboratory training is important and carrying on the same during the pandemic posed a serious problem, said Professor Raja Kumar, Director IIT Bhubaneswar. He said the lab courses were organized for students with both physical presence with hands-on experience and online by live streaming or pre-recorded video of demonstration of experiments performed on the lab table by the faculty members. In the latter method, students are provided with the live video streaming of the demonstration of any experiment during the lab class as per the timetable, he said. Congress President Sonia Gandhi on Thursday urged Prime Minister Narendra Modi to provide free education to children orphaned during the COVID-19 pandemic. In a letter to the Prime Minister, she said the nation owes it to children to give them hope and provide a robust future after their tragedy. I am writing to request you to consider providing free education at the Navodaya Vidyalayas to children who have lost either both parents or an earning parent on account of the COVID-19 pandemic. She noted that there have been news of young children losing one or both parents to COVID-19. These children are left with the trauma of loss and no support towards a stable education or future, she said. She also recalled how creation of Navodaya Vidyalaya across the country was her husband and former Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi's most significant legacies. It was his dream to make high quality modern education accessible and affordable to talented youth, predominantly from rural areas, she said. Gandhi said there are around 661 such schools across the country currently. That's all for today. Thank you for watching Education News Network. For more such videos, log on to our website theenn.com and do not forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Signing off, Sanya.